Global.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What up, though?
BigD the Mogul, man. You the hottest interviewer in the city right now, I would say. You got some of the biggest interviews coming out, most controversial interviews. You got some of the sorriest titles.
That's pretty good. that's fair. That's fair, man.
Nah, what's up, though, for real?
Hey, man, chilling, bro. You know, trying to get it how I live, man. You know, doing the old people interviews, as some people want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Who said that?
You know, it ain't really old people interviews, but I kind of look at it like, man, it's sophisticated. It's very adult nature. You know what I'm saying? Very contemporary interviews.
Oh, for sure. Now, most recently you did the rainwater interview, rest in peace, right after Mo3's passing.
For sure.
Now, how did that come about?
Bro, you know what? Rain actually hit me. Shout out to the most hated blogger. Got people think I paid Rain $1,000 for that interview. It's so funny, but no, man. I was just laying in the bed. I kept getting this phone call for a number I ain't recognized, and the text came through like, "Yo, this Rain, you trying to get an interview in there?" At first, I was thinking like, "Hell no, I ain't trying to touch it. It's too hot." You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and you ask the wrong shit, and now I'm in that beehive. So you know what I'm saying? But that's how it happened. He hit me up, and I found my approach of how I want to, angle that interview. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
For sure. Now, shit, I think it's a classic interview. That's like, you got a few classics, I would say, so far. Like, I would say The Rainwater's a classic. I would say The Big Chief is a classic.
That was hard.
Kenny B, I'll give it to him. Like, it was a great interview. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that surprised me.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't expect that to go over 500,000 views. That surprised me out of nowhere.
Shout out to Lil Rodney.
Yeah, for real. I guess that was his timing. Timing was on my side, but for sure.
Nah, for sure. Now, shit, you know what I'm saying? A few months back, you know, you was vocal about your interviews, like, you really wasn't in it for, like, the views and stuff like that. Because, you know, some of your interviews, like, 100 views, 50 views.
Don't do me like that. don't do that. Don't do that.
But now, but, you know, everybody, you know, go through that. But you stay down with it, and now, you know, you 500. I can't say I got a 500,000 view interview right now. You know what I'm saying?
True. I mean, because you're an asshole. And sometimes your assholeness delays blessing, but it's coming.
For sure. Shut up. Hey, but now, man, in this space of what's going on in Dallas right now, like, how do you feel like your platform is helping the culture right now?
I think number one, I think is allowing the younger generation to kind of get in touch with the history side of how hip hop evolved to what it is here in Dallas right now. So I think that's one, kind of tapping into some of the people that really had a strong run. And I think the way I approach interviews, man, I approach it in a way for somebody to tell their story. It's not really centered around any controversy they got going on. I mean, if something happened, we'll talk about it, but it's not centered around that. It's really centered around just the story, the journey. And so I think that just allows people to really sit down and actually chronologically lay out their journey, their successes and their failures. So I think that just people being able to see people success and failure who hit high levels at one point in time, see that, I think it encourages people to, you know, keep going even if it's, you know, hard sometimes. So.
Nah, facts. Now, shit, which one of your favorite interviews you did so far?
Favorite one. One would be Lil Rodney. And that's probably because we was both drunk. At that point in time, I was kind of nervous what that interview turned out to be. Because it just went, oh, that's one. Don Chief is one. That definitely jumped up there as one of my favorite ones. I don't know, bro. Like, all of them kind of got it special. I got, yes, Rainwaters was dope. Shit. It's a lot of them, man. I can't really rank them, but those are the ones that stand out to me right now.
For sure, for sure. Now, shit, me and you let me tap in with you on your gatekeepers list.
Yeah.
And that's a list that I see a lot of people are now using the word gatekeeper in the DFW or wherever. And I just see the word a lot now. You know what I'm saying? Ever since we dropped that list. But we also caught a lot of flack for that list.
Yeah.
Now, today, if you can put somebody on and take somebody off, 2 people, who would you put and take off on that list?
Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't take nobody off. I just feel like the list is dope, man. I think the list allows us to get a chance to really, man, highlight some young black people that's making a wave in the entertainment business within the city. You know, I hate the fact that people look at this list and want to discredit the people on their platform. Like, I let Big Chief, or AKA Don Chief, get his shit off on the interview about the list. You know what I'm saying? He told his truth. I don't agree with the list that nobody shouldn't be on the list with Jay Prince. I understand what he's saying, but the whole idea, this narrative of always talking about the streets, bro, to me the streets is irrelevant. I think this is the reason why a lot of young people, man, is out here killing each other because they think they have to be in the streets in order to be successful in the entertainment business. And the gatekeeper list wasn't about the streets. It was about people who making moves within the entertainment business, people who can open up gates to help people get to a new level. That's what it's about. It's not about the streets for me. So to see young black people doing their job and doing things legally and helping other people, fam, that's a gatekeeper. Now you can argue who should be number 1, who should be number 15. It don't matter. At the end of the day, the list was to celebrate that there are people behind the scenes helping people out, making things happen within the city. And it's disappointing when anybody, you know, kind of discredit them. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. I feel like the atmosphere of Dallas right now, we're in a weird space. You know what I'm saying? Things are changing. We definitely lost a major piece to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people are finding their way, and right now more than ever, we need to be voicing things like how you saying, like, that you don't have to necessarily be in the streets to be successful in rap. Now, if you are in the streets, that's your situation. Like, you can elevate from that as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be stuck where you are. And I feel like our platforms, we definitely give people a chance, but I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on that makes the blogs and like the bloggers, not saying it's your blogger or interviewer, whatever you call yourself, but I feel like we're all catching flack for, you know what I'm saying, just certain things that go on as bloggers. Now, how do you feel about bloggers posting things that's going on in the streets?
First of all, man, rappers, y'all got to take accountability for your own shit, man. Like, at the end of the day, bro, if a blogger is posting something that you posted yourself, stuff that a rapper is letting get to the internet, you can't be mad at the blogger. Rappers got to be mad at themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, a blog, that's their job. If you become a public figure, you decided to be an artist and decided to be out in the public spectacle, once you post anything out there, blogs gonna take it and run with it.
And that's where I agree with you on that. I feel you on that, but I'm saying, like, when a blogger goes as far as to put, like, in their mind, put 2 and 2 together and put they spin on what they think is going on and associate it with certain artists. You know what I'm saying?
So, still a 2-part place for me. Number 1, was this information that got put on the internet from the artist first? For the blogs to even sit down and start commentating, dissecting, and breaking it down. If you're a rapper and you still putting this stuff, letting your street stuff get to the internet, and you're a public figure, that's already your fault. Because blogs' job are to take, you know, saying news, hip hop news, and break it down. Once you put it on the net, on the internet, you just hoping that a blogger got certain integrity that they don't want to talk about it. But you lost control once you put it on the internet. So me personally, if it's street, I'm going to leave it there. That's just my moral ethic. I don't need to do any investigative. I don't need to try to speculate and figure out who did what. That's not my style. But an artist, you control your narrative. If you letting your stuff get to the internet, it's free game. And not everybody got the same moral ethical code to touch it or not touch it.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts. Respectfully. Now, shit. Who's your top 5 favorite bloggers in the city right now?
Bloggers. Name some bloggers, and who all consider themselves bloggers? You know,
I
people
don't know.
be getting
This
offended.
is your list, not mine.
I never did a blogger list.
I'm saying, I'm right now.
I'm just saying, but what's the definition of a blogger? Because you know,
what
right now,
blogs do you pay attention to, man?
Shit, man. Not Dallas Global. Them niggas be getting their page deactivated too much. You can't even keep up. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So the ones that really come across my timeline a lot, Dallas Global come across my timeline. Of course, Say Cheese come across my timeline. I like what's her name?
Before the Cloud.
Before the Cloud. She making a little rain come up a little bit. I see her stuff pop up, you know, a little bit. So I'm gonna shout her out. Black Queen. Probably only. Is there any other female bloggers that's doing it?
Nova.
I said I don't know that one.
Texas Top 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that don't pop up on my line that much though. But do it maybe. But before the Cloud,
she don't be consistent. But
who else posts more information? I think that's really it, bro. Like, Toon posts a lot of stuff. Shit. That's really it with blogs that really, and Stay Down, I give it, in no order, but those are the ones that I be
you said the right order when you said that was Global first, my boy. Yeah, man, so it's like your journey, bro, like, where do you see yourself going with 2021, man? Because, you know, you left the studio behind. You left them behind.
You said that. That's cool.
You left Pluto behind. Or no, Pluto
I got
fired you.
I got fired by
Pluto fired you.
Yeah, I got fired. Tried to go file for unemployment.
Man.
Got blocked.
Now what? Seriously, what can we see coming from you? You know what I'm saying? Can we see you managing an artist anytime soon?
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say yeah. It gotta make sense. Me and Fat Boogie on the works. We're still working with Max Alexander, the kid out of Louisiana.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We just have to wait for Boogie to get finished with some stuff. So that's still definitely on the table. But I like the interview space, bro. I like to just wake up and worry about myself sometime and float out and, you know, hear people's journey. So I don't know necessarily. I'm still scoring from Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
Fired me and it hurts. But that's still my dog. Shout out to Pluto. That's my guy.
For sure. Now, who's some of your favorite artists in the city right now in Dallas?
Okay. Shit. Favorite is a strong word, man.
Well, who are some artists that you like listening to?
Out of the city, so I like that new joint with number 7, that joint going on. Murder Who, that's straight. Peanut Butter, his joint dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Mo 3, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, like I tell people all the time, bro, I really didn't tap into a lot of Mo 3 music until after he died. And that's it's unfortunate, but I've been listening to his music a lot more since he died. So you wanna call me a bandwagon jumper on that, that's fair. Mo 3. Who else? Shit, Trap Boy be dropping some heat too though, so I rock with Trap. I like how Trap move. So he be dropping that joint when he got with Bebe and Dolph, that boy be slapping. Who else in Dallas? So that's really about it.
For sure, man. Okay, like, I feel like a lot of people early on kind of like associated us together a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of I feel like we kind of got backlash for a lot of for the list, a lot of interviews and stuff like that. Now, when you do interviews, do you ever have like a narrative that you going in to try to, you know what I'm saying, paint a certain picture in your interviews?
No, I don't ever go in with try to paint a picture. I go in with a flow though. Like I go in with an understanding of some key points I really want to make sure I bring out in the interview, but I let them paint their own narrative. I let them kind of, whoever I'm interviewing kind of, just paint their own narrative. And my job is just to try to guide people along that chronological order, how you got from there to here. So, but as far as people attaching me and you together, that's cool. That's a cool attachment. I don't care about the slack for that. You an asshole, but you a stand-up dude.
Nah, for sure.
For sure.
Tell him I'm a real nigga. This is cool.
That ain't gonna go that far.
Tell him I'm a real nigga.
Who definitely not a real nigga. You a Han. You a hoe ass nigga.
Oh, wow.
The Han Don.
Wow. You gonna say it with a straight face.
Yeah, man, you know. So
You can't trust a nigga with glasses and a beanie on.
that's true, man. One of my eyes is crazy.
All right, bro. Now you got a vasectomy.
Yeah.
Tell us what, you know what I'm saying, what made you go the vasectomy route?
Man, you know, God gave me my boy and my girl. I was having nightmares that I end up having twins, and now I just felt like I got it perfect, man. I don't need no more. So vasectomy was and you know, instead of making my wife having to get tubes tied, that's a whole for real medical surgery. Me, it was 15 minutes. Pop, out of there, buddy. Good to go. Bust 21 nuts, bring the 22nd back, and we good. That's how I go. Make sure you ain't got no more swimmers in there.
For sure. Now, shit, we posted a clip of one of your interviews with Half Pint Films.
Yeah.
And he was talking about dates. And you were saying, like, all the dates and woo. How many dates do you feel like you should take a woman on before you smash? Respectfully.
So let me put my context with Half Pint. See, Half Pint was being the player in Mr. Suave, I ain't gonna never pay for it. We gonna kick it, and then I'm gonna get it. Me, I'm like, bro, if I got a choice between you just giving me a set number and I can get to my point, or me trying to kick it with you and spend this little money over here and hope I get to that point, I'd rather just take this route. So that's why I asked him, so you gonna be willing to go on all the dates and may not get none when you can just pay the price and get straight to that makes more sense to me.
So you believe in paying for the pussy?
You paying for it anyway, regardless. You paying with it either cash exchange, here you go, how much? All right, here you go. Or you paying for it in, let me take you out on a date, let's go have drinks. You spending gas, you spending money, and most importantly, you spending time that you can't get back. And then next thing you know, you still may not get it.
Damn.
So, which way would you rather spend your money, for the guarantee or for all the dates?
I feel like if I gotta give you some money to have a sexual relationship with you, I don't need to be having a sexual relationship with you in person.
I mean, that's cool. It's just up to you. I'm just saying, what is your goal? Dating means, hey, you know what, I do really like you.
Man, sometimes the chase is fun though.
And sometimes just getting straight to it is even fun. So, hey.
I mean, sometimes, if
I'm going to spend $150 on a meal.
Who the fuck spend $150 on a meal?
Bro, first, I'm a bougie African-American Negro. Like, when I dine, it has to be fine. You feel me? So, if I'm going to spend $150 here, it may not get
$150 on a first date.
That's just my normal dining experience, period.
So, for you and another, you saying?
For me and another, like if you my homie and me and you go to Papa Do's, because that's the type of
I
place
just spent
$165
at Papa Do's yesterday.
But that's what I'm saying. But like if you my homie, like whoever knows me know, like fine dining is what I like to do. I don't do really. I don't know. It don't work well for me.
Nah, for sure.
So
you ain't a 2 for $20 type guy.
Nah, fam. I mean, I ain't against it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some stuff makes some good drunk food, but if it's what I'm gonna spend for dinner, it's the same amount that I spend for pun.
I feel you.
You might as well just go ahead and pay. Unless you really see like a future, like this is somebody that you really, really dig in and you see like something going forward, then that's cool. Do the whole courting thing. But if you just like you want to smash and the number of value come up and it's what you would have spent on a date, hey, it's have at it. I mean, I understand you feel robbed, you get in, you bust in 3 minutes, you like, damn, she just made a cool 150 in 3 minutes, and after you bust that nut, you be like, shit wasn't even worth it sometimes, but hey.
Hey man, you gotta pay to play.
Okay, that's how it is.
Yeah, for sure. Now what did we touch on before I let you get up out of here?
No, you said you wanted to talk about the studio.
Oh no, I was bullshitting, man. I mean, well, since you brought it up,
yeah.
Why did you leave G5 Studios?
Whoa.
Mogul Studio.
Mogul Media.
Mogul Media. Let me get it right. Mogul Media Studio. Yeah. Why did you leave Mogul Media Studios?
Man, you know what? I just fell out of love with it, man. Honestly. I know back in the day when it was like me, Boogie, Street, Sean, them, I got the, record, got the, mix and all that stuff. I have a good time. I was actually active in it, which was cool. But as it started to grow popularity, I started to look at it more of a business thing. And once I stepped away from that and started doing executive now, me trying to make sure the investment is protected, making sure people doing the right thing, bro. I left from behind the desk and was in this office desk, bro, and that shit just wasn't for me, bro. I'm not, how can I explain it? Like, I'm good working on my own. I'm not good with overseeing a bunch of people trying to make sure. I realized doing the studio when it got bigger that I have no desire to oversee and try to constantly police and hope people do things the way that I want to do it, bro. And because of that, it just started burning me out. I lost interest in it.
Man, so you had rules,
yeah,
and guidelines.
I mean,
Basically, it was a prep school.
I wouldn't even say that, not at all. Because people know my biggest pet peeve is just like you can smoke, but it shouldn't be ashes on the mixing board. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like me, I was a knack for that. And, a lot of guys got frustrated with that. A lot of guys got, felt like I was always changing stuff, which I kind of was, because I'm always trying to see what I can do and make it better. I think that kind of put them, rubbed them in the wrong way. Me, it kind of put me in a position like, I'm still trying to relate to them, but at the same time, I'm still trying to protect the business to elevate it. But I found myself doing less studio stuff, and my mind started wandering to be somewhere else. And luckily I started doing the podcast, and then the podcast led me like, bro, you know what?
Yeah, you invited me to the podcast, bro. I don't like the way you treated me.
Bro, you was on the podcast. What are you talking about?
I don't like the way you treated me there, dude. You treated me like just,
Bro, we got drunk. We was toe up on that podcast.
I'm playing.
We was lit. Me, you, and Tinker.
So now, speaking of Tinker, when are y'all gonna do the OnlyFans reviews? Is that still coming? Is that still something you're?
I don't know, man. It's probably more so. It's definitely more so me than Tinker. I know she was waiting on me. One weekend I went to Houston. We were supposed to have shot, and I got back late. And then I've been on my interviews. It's probably good that I kind of waited before I jumped off to something else. So it's still there.
Yeah.
It's all on me.
For sure, man. Now, 2021, man, what can we expect from BigD the Mogul?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, bro. I'm out here just, changing lives and hearts, baby. You know what I'm saying? Spreading love the Uncle Phil way.
Uncle Phil of Dallas.
You know what I'm saying? You know it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. I'm just here to challenge. But 2021, if I can do anything, I want Dallas to stop hating on each other, man. I got to find a way to get that narrative out. Y'all got to start loving your own, bro. I'm from Detroit, and as much killing that happened in Detroit, we play our own music. You know what I'm saying? They get behind their artists there. I went to Atlanta, y'all already know. Georgia get behind their artists there. I come here, and y'all be shitting on your own people, man. And that shit, I never understand that dynamic with Dallas. Like, bro, y'all got it's so much talent here in Dallas. As soon as people get a little bit of buzz, man, y'all start calling them by their real name. Oh, that's just Quentin. He ain't shit. Oh, Quentin used to be lame in high school. Quentin ain't really from Dallas, bro. Y'all got to start embracing your own, man, and getting behind your own and start championing them. That's why outsiders was able to come here and steal all y'all shit, because y'all be hating on each other, man. Y'all got to start showing love, bro. And that's real. From the older generation to the newer generation, us old niggas got to start adapting and giving these young boys they credit. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying young boys got to bend over and worship old niggas, but also understand that people made and paid the way for you to get to where you at right now, man. So Dallas, man, it's time to start loving. Start, you know what I'm saying, rocking with each other. Y'all rappers, y'all blaming the blogs. A lot of time that shit is y'all. Quit posting shit that y'all don't want to circulate. Or if you don't want to be a public figure and you can't handle the negative shit that circulates, stop rapping. Get out the shit. You control your narrative. So if it's on the internet, you got to blame yourself, because the blogs doing their job. But at the same time, blogs, if you love your city and you're a blogger in this city, you got to understand your page is reaching outside the city. How you want your city to be represented. So, hey, we all got to do our part, man. But I appreciate y'all accepting me in. You know what I'm saying? Telling me y'all story, bro. And while I'm here, I'm going to do my best to honor, you know what I'm saying, everything that people got going on. The best that I know how, man. So, but Dallas, it's time for y'all to love y'all artists, man. Quit bullshit.
Real talk, man. Let the people know where they can follow you at and find you on social media.
Yeah, man, you know, at BigD _ the Mogul, or _ Mogul State of Mind, or Mogul Media on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And Facebook too, because all of them are uploaded on there now, so y'all can go check it out there.
So, man, I appreciate you coming out, man, blessing us with your presence, you know what I'm saying? BigD the Mogul, you the hottest interview in the city right now, you know. Hard to get in contact with, don't answer my phone calls.
Well, you gonna lie. Nigga lie. Wait, man. Did you enjoy your bad bitch vacation for your birthday?
You a funny guy. I'm gonna cut the camera off.